Good morning, everybody. It's Marty the JavaScript Party. I'm my buddy Rhett. I was thinking it might make sense to bring some dog treats in here and feed the dogs some treats too. But anyways, I know that there's some weird cultural things, some unusual cultural things around dogs. But this is so interesting to me with the situation I'm in right now because this is the first. I've tried all kinds of different things. This is the first time that I've had like one project in two repos. So my overall project is SPANDT, so space and time. And then I split out the Cypress, and that's because I wanted to decouple Cypress from the Cypress type. I wanted to use TypeScript in Cypress. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I should have just done Cypress as JavaScript, and then I could have just left it in the same repo or in the same project. But anyways, the when I upgraded to Angular 22, it demanded that I move up to TypeScript 6.0. But the version of Cypress that I had installed was wanting to use Cypress 5.5. I mean TypeScript 5.5. So what that was causing was like it just couldn't it was throwing a bunch of deprecation errors whenever I was trying to build stuff out, and I finally did get it working. But once I got it working, it um, I ended up with like basically suppressing the deprecation errors. The problem is that deprecation just means that they're saying they may delete it in the future, and it's like, well, I don't want that. But anyway, so I've never really had this where I'm in this folder, this has its own repo and that has its own repo. And I don't know what the implications of that are going to be. But as you see, like I have a whole bunch of changes, right? Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. But all these changes I'm pretty sure I want. So I'm going to add them and then I'm going to push it. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to hit this add here. It's going to be very interesting to see if I ever have change. I don't think I'll ever have changes in both, just the nature of these projects. Okay, so this is like that. Space. Now I'm going to do a get status so I can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, so we have all these new files, which makes sense, and it was working yesterday. So I'm going to say git commit dash m, and then uh, imports all of the existing Cypress space and time tests specifications. And then I'm going to do a push, get push, and that should push it up to, yeah, space and time, GitHub space and time dash cypress.git. Now, if I want to do the same thing, so now what I want to do is actually want to come in here and I just want to delete all of Cypress. And I guess the first step will be I need another one of the terminal. And I guess the first step is to npm uninstall Cypress. And like I said, now it becomes even more important than ever for me to sort of make sure that I'm running these things in the right place. Okay, so now from here, what I want to do, okay, so let's just close everything. Close all. And then from here, in my package.json, I want to uninstall. And I just do that so rarely, I don't actually remember how to do it. So let's just try that. How do you uninstall a npm package from a project? So let's see, I guess Google Gemini will. So you just say, okay, npm uninstall the package name. So over here is where we installed. I'm assuming I installed Cypress, right? Okay, I know I don't want these Cypress functions in here anymore, so I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm guessing I installed Cypress. Oh, so I guess I just installed it. I didn't install it. It says there's two of them. Yeah, so it looks like I just installed them. I didn't install them through a script. So let me do that right now. Cypress uninstall, and then so this won't delete the existing Cypress tests, but npm uninstall Cypress. So yeah, and that's that. So just go ahead and uninstall Cypress from here. We have it in its own repo now. npm run Cypress uninstall. And I don't know if it's going to get rid of this Cypress plugin tab. If it doesn't, I'll remove that too, because I'm pretty sure I don't want the plugin. Okay, so far it's still there. Cypress is gone now, though. You noticed it was like, I guess it was probably on line 104 before, but we still have the Cypress plugin tab. So I would like to uninstall that. And then I guess tomorrow I'll actually delete. And that should be nice and easy because it looks like I could just right click on this whole folder and just delete it. Now I'm a little confused at this point because why don't I see my other? Oh yeah, there it is. For some reason I could not see that. I was just blind to this. So this is where all of our Cypress stuff is. Okay, so this is gone, but it looks like plugin tab is still there. So I don't think I want Cypress plugin tab. And that really bothers some people that I like to do these like in one. Like I'm pretty sure I could have also added another command within here and um, tab. And then this is plugin tab. Um, and again, like, well, one thing I just want to make clear is it seems like so obvious and simple to just delete plugin tab right now, but it wouldn't be in a month. So like if I just blew this off and said, hey, I have other things to do, I'll get to that later when I have more time in the future. Um, it would probably like whether Cypress plugin tab was there for something else. There's no way for me to remember, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So, and I think I called this tab. This one should be pretty small and easy to get rid of. And the main thing I just want to make sure is that it will actually still build even though I've removed it. Sometimes, I mean, there's just the nature of what we do. It's just like there's unintended consequences all the time. And so, you just can't you can't think of everything and then so you have to be just comfortable with the fact that you can't think of everything and just be willing to deal with any consequences that arise when that if it doesn't. So like I just deleted those two, I killed everything and I'm restarting. I'm 99% sure that I have 99% confidence that deleting those two npm packages will not have a negative impact on my ability to start the project. And see here I've documented the date and time that I actually deleted these things. So even in the future I can go look and get probably even in this and just type this in and it'll tell me something along these lines. I added a comma there, so it's a bit confusing. You see, yesterday, this was my command, so this is what I did. So now in the future, I'll be able to just do this and I'll see what the commit was. Um, Now this is, see, this is the thing I have to pay really close attention to is like, where am I? So I'm in space and time Cypress on this one, and I'm in space and time on this one. Did this thing get done building? Yep, this built. Looks like everything. So built didn't have any compilation issues. It doesn't, to me, look like we have any runtime issues, but we won't know until it actually comes up, and we won't be able to tell it's come up until the little icons are there. There we go. Yeah, so that looks good. All right, so now, I guess I can just go in here, just right click on this and delete. Kind of hate to do that because like sometimes deleting from, um, sometimes it just takes forever to delete from here. It's just easier just to do it from the Windows Explorer. All right, so now that's gone. There's no Cypress. I don't think there's like the fact that Cypress said, oh, there's a Cypress config. Let's go ahead and delete that too. So if I'm being honest, this is when I want it to break if it's gonna break. All right. All right, so git commit dash m uh, migrates Cypress tests specs out of this project. Git add dot. So remember before we looked in here and we saw a bunch of stuff, but that was for a whole different repo. And see, like, this is, okay, that's telling us that. I don't know if how you could tell the repo that you're actually doing in, but okay, this is a little nervous. Oh, okay, so, oh, okay, oh, cool. So this is our space and time repo. This is our Cypress repo. Our Cypress repo is completely in sync, and now our space and time. This action will push commits from and to. Okay, thank you. It's just telling me where I was pushing. I guess I normally push via the command line. I probably should have done that this time too. I should have just typed in git push. And I don't think I think it would have gone a lot faster. I wouldn't have had to deal with that pop up, which was no big deal. But anyway, so now it looks like we're all good. It looks like Cypress is over. Looks like this commit is done. I have a new commit over. I have a new thing over here. I don't think this one, I think I'll just make changes on main and just push it. I don't think I'm going to go through all of this stuff here. But anyways, that is done. I guess tomorrow, yeah, I gotta go. Tomorrow I'll go to GitHub and actually merge the changes. It'll be good to wait till tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna fire this back up, make sure everything still works. Probably try to run the Cypress scripts, see it. Yeah, probably not. Just make sure this works and then push it and commit it and then start our refactor. Happy coding, everybody. Have a wonderful day. It's Monday, the 6th of July. Bye.